The Holy Family at Cyrenius' house. Joseph's conversation with Cyrenius. Spoken by Cyrenius. And Joseph went out and led his family to the front of Cyrenius' house. And the latter immediately ordered his servants to take care of Joseph's animals. And led Joseph, Mary, and the 5 sons into his exquisite chamber, in which everything was adorned with precious stones, gold and silver. A number of statues, well-moulded out of Corinthian ore and about a foot high, stood on a white, finely polished marble table. And Joseph asked the governor as to what these statues represented. The governor said in a friendly manner, "Good man, see, these are our gods. We have to keep them and buy them from Rome by law, even when we don't believe in them." I consider them merely as works of art, and that is the only value these statues of gods have for me. Otherwise, I would only look at them at all times with the most deeply rooted contempt. Hereupon, Joseph asked Cyrenius, "Listen, if you think that way, you are a man without God and without religion. Does that not trouble your conscience?" And Cyrenius spoke, "Not in the least, for if there is no other God than what is in this mineral, then every human being is more of a god than this dumb mineral, in which no life exists. I believe, however, that somewhere there is a true God, who lives eternally and is almighty. That is why I despise such old nonsense." Cyrenius, who was also very fond of children, approached Mary, who was holding the child in her arms, and asked the mother whether she had not become tired from constantly carrying the child. And Mary spoke, "O mighty Lord of the land, I am definitely very tired, but the love for my child lets me forget all my tiredness." And the governor replied to Mary, "See, I am very fond of children, and although married, have not been blessed by nature or by God with offspring. Therefore, I am in the habit of adopting the children of others, even those of slaves, in the place of my own child. However, I am not saying that you too should give me yours, for it is, after all, your life. But I request you to let me hold the child in my arms, so that I may hug and caress him a little." As Mary found such kindliness in the governor, she spoke, "Whoever has a heart such as yours can take my infant in his arms." Here Mary gave the infant to the governor for a cuddle, and as the governor took the infant in his arms, the sweetest emotion he had ever experienced took hold of him. And he carried the infant back and forth in the room and came near the table with the statues of gods. This approach cost the statues their existence, for they melted away like wax on red-hot iron. This terrified Cyrenius, and he spoke, "What has happened? The hard ore has melted away so completely that not a trace of it is left. You wise man from Palestine, explain this to me. Are you a magician?" To be continued.